Assalamualaikum everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to learn about culture media, one of the most important and basic topics in pathology practicals. Culture media are specially prepared nutrient materials that provide the physical and chemical environment necessary for growth of microorganisms in labs. They contain water, nutrients, energy, salts, sources and sometimes special supplements depending on the type of microorganisms we want to grow. Now let's talk about classification of culture media. It is classified based on chemical composition, physical nature and functions. Based on physical state, it is classified into three types: liquid media or broth, for example nutrient broth; solid media, for example nutrient agar, McConkey agar; and semi-solid media, agar content with 0.2 to 0.5% used for motility testing, for example same medium. Next, classification based on chemical composition. It is classified as synthetic media and complex media. Most important classification is based on function. It includes simple media that support growth of non-fastidious organisms like nutrient agar. Next type is enriched media. Enriched media, addition of blood, serum or eggs are provided to support fastidious organisms, for example blood agar, chocolate agar. Next is selective media. Selective media contain inhibitors that allow only certain bacteria to grow, for example McConkey agar, it inhibits gram-positive bacteria. Next, differential media. It differentiates between species based on biochemical reactions. For example, McConkey agar, it differentiates between lactose fermenters and non-fermenters. Next type is enriched media. It is liquid media that favors the growth of one organism while inhibiting others. For example, selenite F broth. Next type is transport media. It maintains viability during transport, for example starch medium. Now if we talk about important examples of culture media. First of all, in basic media we'll talk about nutrient agar. Nutrient agar is made up of peptone, beef extract, NaCl, agar and water. It is used for growth of non-fastidious organism. Its colony appearance is pale, translucent. The bacteria that grow on this agar are E. coli. Now if we talk about blood agar, its composition is nutrient agar and 5 to 10% sheep blood. It acts as enriched and differential medium. It is used for growth of fastidious organisms like Streptococcus species. If we talk about its hemolysis pattern, in alpha hemolysis partial greenish discoloration appears, for example for Streptococcus pneumoniae. In beta hemolysis complete clear zone develops, for example Streptococcus pyogenes. In gamma hemolysis there is no hemolysis, for Enterococcus faecalis, etc. Now if we talk about chocolate agar is enriched but non-selective medium. It is prepared by heating blood agar. It provides factor 10 and factor 5. It is essential for growing fastidious organisms like Haemophilus and Listeria species. Variants like Thier-Martin make it selective for specific pathogens. Next agar is McConkey agar. It is selective and differential medium which is made up of peptone, lactose, bile salts, neutral red indicator. It differentiates lactose fermenters from non-fermenters. For lactose fermenters, pink colonies are formed, for example for E. coli, Klebsiella, and for non-lactose fermenters, pale or colorless colonies are formed, for example for Salmonella and Shigella. If we talk about string test, it is used to identify Vibrio cholera when colonies are mixed with 0.5% sodium deoxycholate. The bacterial cell wall lyses releasing DNA which forms a viscous string when lifted with lube. It is positive for Vibrio cholera and negative for Aeromonas and other species. Now clade agar. Clade is basically cysteine, lactose, electrolyte deficient medium, which is used for urine cultures. It differentiates bacteria by lactose fermentation. If the yellow colonies are formed, it means the bacteria are lactose fermenters, and if blue or green colonies are formed, it means bacteria are non-fermenters. It prevents proteus swarming. That's why clad agar is preferred medium in diagnostic microbiology labs. In Salmonella Shigella agar, if colorless colonies are formed with black center, it is positive for Salmonella H2S positive. And if colorless colonies with no black center are formed, then it is positive for Shigella. And for E. coli, pink or red colonies are formed. This is Algae medium. It is used for isolation of Mycobacterium tuberculosis, and it is composed of egg-based medium with malachite green that inhibits contaminants. It is forming rough and buff colonies for Mycobacterium tuberculosis, and cold factors are also formed due to mycolic acid. As we know that before use, all culture media must be sterilized to avoid contamination. For sterilization, two methods are used: autoclaving and filtration. Autoclaving is most common method, in which at 121 degrees Celsius for 15 minutes under 15 Pascal pressure the culture media is sterilized. And filtration is used for heat labile components like antibiotics and serum. So today we learned about definition of culture media, its classification based on physical state, chemical nature and function. Important examples like nutrient agar, blood agar with hemolysis pattern, and McConkey agar. This is very important practical, not just for exams but also for your clinical understanding of infectious diseases. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you so much.